Happy Halloween, everyone! I'm so excited because Halloween is my favorite holiday. I know a lot of people are going to say, but Christmas, no. For me, it's Halloween, and if you watch this channel, you know why. Every year at my parents' house, we do a massive Halloween party and a massive Halloween graveyard, and this is the first year I own a house, and so I didn't want to do a crazy amount of Halloween decorations, so instead, I did a small little graveyard, kind of themed to the Haunted Mansion, and since it is Halloween, it's a little windy out. I'm going to go outside and get it fixed up and ready to go for the kids. We bought a lot of cool stuff, so I'm going to share it with you. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Anyway, let's get started. We will be going to Mom and Dad's house in a bit, but Halloween around here starts about 3 p.m. It's about 2 right now, but the leaves have attacked my entire house, so I'm going to go ahead, fix it up, bring in the cans, and get the fog machines on, and just get things ready, because, I mean, I love Halloween. Now, one thing you have to understand is my parents do so much for Halloween that my house, it has some decorations in it, but it's absolutely nothing compared to what they've done. And yeah, you're right. That is Christmas boxes behind me because, you know, first week in November, this all comes down, gets put away, and then Christmas comes out. I know. Is it too early? I don't think so. We are starting our tour at the front of the house, and as you could tell, we get a decent amount of tombstones here. We've been collecting these since, I want to say, August. Maybe even July. I know, kind of crazy. Actually, I think this was the first one we bought. Right over here. I got that on Amazon. We're going to start left-hand side. Got this 12-foot tree inside the scary trees that has some kind of flashing light, which blew over. Let's fix him, actually. Ah, he fell over somehow. There we go. We got him in June. Because we're getting excited for Halloween at our house. It's all Haunted Mansion themed for this year. So you'll see a Haunted Mansion. Some of these tombstones are from the Haunted Mansion. You've got Madame Leota. We've got Fred. And then Dave. And then the other ones are just, you know, from different places. This one's probably one of my favorites. It is massive. I mean, it's a good, 3 feet-ish? Get this long one over here. And this one's like heavy duty. Like it's actually made to be in like a graveyard in a way. Got a scary, spooky spider over here, which we have tons in this house to begin with. We have our pumpkins, which, by the way, I do put lights inside of them so they light up at night. And I'll share that with you later on tonight. More spiders. We got 2 fog machines, one here and one right over there. We've got a projector that has Haunted Mansion stuff on it. Our window with Madame Leota, the bust, that closes and winds up being purple. And our entry. I wanted to do a whole entry here. Oh, yeah. Let's go over here. I wanted to do a whole entry thing, but we just ran out of time. So when you come up later, you can ring this doorbell, which is an eye. Which looks cool at night. And then this one will turn on and will jump out at you. But I have to hang it because she keeps falling over. So she jumps, and hopefully on this camera here we'll capture a lot of scared people. So now that you had a day tour, we'll come back after Mom and Dad's house and give you a night tour. But let's go ahead and clean up all this stuff and get it ready for trick-or-treaters. So I quickly just kind of move the leaves out of the way, refill the smoke machines. And I'm actually going to move this one because it's too windy. So as the wind blows up, it's just shooting it all that way. So I'm going to put it probably behind that one. Now, I do have to say one thing. We moved into an older neighborhood. And trick-or-treating started an hour ago, and I haven't seen anyone. No one out. And you're probably looking around going, like, did anyone else do Halloween? No. 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 I know, we're the only house on our street that did Halloween, so I'm hoping that kids come by. I mean, we're an hour in, maybe it's still early. Kids been out of school for an hour and a half. They got out at like, let's say 2:15, so it's 3:30, so we'll say hour 15. But yeah. Anyway, I fixed up the fog machines and moved some things around. So now the fog machines, for some reason I have to put it on a remote. I don't know why, but this is our remote. And hit the button. We've got 2, but the wind's picking up like crazy, so the smoke kind of just like falls away, unfortunately. looks great so far. And then I will show you this because we like scaring people. It looks kind of cool. It looks cool.
Please come closer.
And when you come over here for the candy, the kids are gonna go down like this and go, oh, candy! And then hopefully she will jump out at you.
I hate it when I lose my head.
So I changed it a little bit, moved her forward. So put the candy bowl here and they go down, and then boom. The camera.
Nothing to be scared of here.
And now I'm gonna close that curtain and put the purple lights on. And then we are all set. There's only 2 times a year where I eat horrible for breakfast. Halloween, which is just candy, because it's the only day of the year where you can have like 5,000 calories of candy and then have to run the next day. And then Christmas morning, Mom makes sugar cookies and pizzelles and chocolate chip cookies, and we come do presents, and we eat cookies all morning. And yeah, we usually are sick by the end of the day, and I wonder why. But here's our candy bowl. We got tons of candy. We have these bags too, which I kind of bit into already. Sorry. Now, when it comes to Halloween, my wife only had one rule. Halloween's outside. Inside is fall. So the inside of the house is dressed for fall, and it'll stay that way through probably the end of November. But the outside, all Halloween. And by fall decorations, we're talking about like stuff like this, pumpkins, gather here, just gather here, just do it. Wreaths, this beautiful display, which I don't know how my wife like dreams up these things. So those kind of things. But anyway, let's put the candy by the front door. Alrighty. Anyone yet? No, not yet. We got dressed up in our costumes. I am, can you guess? In the hair, did the vest, my little satchel, to put stuff in there. You know the movie, even down to my boots. I am good to go, and Julia is, well, you can probably guess based off this costume what she is. But it is now 4:30. We're 2 hours into trick-or-treating. And not one kid. I think trunk or treat killed Halloween. I don't see any kids. Kind of sad. But hey, I finally set up my music. It's getting darker out. You know, let's get some fog going on. Ooh, it's getting creepy. I actually like the way that I positioned that one. And now that it's getting darker out, you can finally start seeing some stuff. Well, now it's foggy, but here's the music. It's hidden back there. It's low right now, so I could talk to you, but come on, trick-or-treaters, we're here. We're waiting for you. I have to admit, it's kind of a bummer. It's almost 5 and we still don't have any trick-or-treaters. I don't know. If you were like me, you grew up with, you know, you got home at school at 2:15 and mom and dad had your costumes ready, and it's like, yo, you can't do this tomorrow. You got to 8 o'clock tonight. Get as much candy as you want, and you just go nuts for the next few hours. So, I don't know. I really think trunk or treat kind of killed the whole Halloween thing. Wait, in the distance! It's hard to see through the screen, but we got some trick or treaters. No, I can't tell how old they are. They kind of look like they're high schoolers. I think so. Don't be scared, kids. Huh? They're like staring at our house but not coming over. Come on, cross the street. Really? Seriously? We had trick-or-treaters. They skipped our house. They were across the street. They don't even have decorations over there, kids. I have all this going on, and you skipped it? There's no one even home there. I watched them leave with their kids. All right, well, there's people coming here. I don't know. I'm confused. The ladies all right, they're coming here. They have to be coming here. They have to be. They're walking this way. Okay, let's give them some. No. Our house. Come to our house. I'll put on the fog for you. This next generation of kids suck. Okay, what the heck happened to ringing a doorbell and then saying trick or treat, getting your candy, and then skedaddling? Because They walked up our driveway to our doorstep. I was standing with my bowl, and he just turned around and left. They wouldn't ring the doorbell. Holy moly. So that means we've had 3 trick-or-treaters, all of which skipped our house. We are officially 3 hours in. Another crew of Julius's 8 or 6 walked by and didn't stop. We had already put the candy out on the bench, and then Julia moved it all the way out to the floor. We're thinking that not only did they not want to ring the doorbell, they don't want to come closer to the door. So, it is 3 hours in. And there's no one. This is looking down my street. Our neighborhood has roughly about 100 houses, and it's a big neighborhood behind us on the other side. So, I don't know, usually, like, you go right after, like, especially if you got young kids, you take them right after school before it gets too dark and the sun's starting to set. Because it's like 5:30-ish. And it's kind of cloudy just to begin with. But pretty soon we're leaving here and go to my parents' house. But I would like to get, like, 1 trick-or-treater before I go, if you know what I mean, like, at least 1. Almost 4 hours in, and we finally have our first trick-or-treater. And yeah, we decided to leave the candy down there because we think that people aren't coming by because they don't see that. I guess maybe that's just what it is. We're waiting for the kids. We're excited. Finally, we got trick-or-treaters. There's 2 of them. Yeah, they're running. Don't walk in the graveyard, man. You're going to trip on those cables. So we had our first kids, and might be the only kids of the night, but it was great because the little girl came running up, got scared, had her mother come up. Her brother came up with a friend. The friend was videotaping the whole graveyard. Then the kid got scared of the pumpkin, and then the other kid came up, and they were both getting candy from our bowl, and then she jumped out and scared them both. And then the little girl had to get her mom to come up and get it. It was the cutest thing ever. But it was a good first run. I changed some things around, like where the smoke's going, in which direction. So hopefully that, you know, makes it a little more spookier. Just the wind's picking up a little bit, so it doesn't really help. But it's starting to get darker out. The house is getting spooky.
What's the matter? There's nothing to be scared of here.
From the depths of the graveyard. Frightening, is it?
So it's 6:30, and haven't seen any other trick-or-treaters, but we have to go to Mom and Dad's house. I love my house so much. We did such a great job this year. It's starting to rain a little bit too, but yeah, let's head to Mom and Dad's house. Look how cool this house is. This is the spookiest house on the whole street. They probably have the best candy. Woo, where is it? It's there. Woo, spooky. We're at Mom and Dad's house now, and if you haven't seen this place at Halloween, you're missing out. Let me share it with you because they go all out, which is why my graveyard, while it looks cool, their house is a lot better. And by the way, there's so many trick-or-treaters here, they're running out of candy. So I'm like, I'll run to my house and get my candy because being here, my ring bell only went off twice. This is their house, okay? There's a lot to look at here, from skeletons to babies. These are baby zombies. Why? Well, because my sister's having a baby this year in a few weeks. Got a lot of creepy dolls. Some of the stuff is homemade, such as all the tombstones. That's homemade there, and a couple of the props back here. It is very spooky. They just got this thing in, which is terrifyingly big. He's staring right at you. Let's get more stuff going this way. I mean, they always do a great job. It's all fenced in too. But this is only one half of it. You have to walk the other way to see the other half. Here's the main entrance. I made him years ago. Got these body parts. And it's spooky. It's even more over here. So yeah, I know you probably like my parents' house better. Mine looks pretty cool. Anyway, there's some trick-or-treaters coming up, so I'm gonna run inside real quick and get them candy. We are back at the house. Woo! Let's see how much Halloween candy we have left. Let's see. Oh my God, the whole thing is still here. They barely took any candy. They barely took any candy at all. So we reviewed the camera. 5 groups of kids. In total, 11. That's so sad. That means a lot of families didn't get to see all this cool stuff that we had for them. Mwahaha. Oh well, their loss. There's just so much candy. I'm not sure what to do with it. I mean, oh, it's so heavy you can't even pick it up. What? We didn't even have like a group of kids that would just like shove this whole thing in their bag. I mean, we did that as kids. I had another bag over here too. It is starting to rain. We're gonna have to bring in the fog machines because they're not waterproof. But Julia wants all this stuff done tomorrow, and I'm like, no, we got to enjoy it. Well, let me know what you guys think. I still think it's the coolest thing ever. There you guys go. That was Halloween 2023. Let me know, how was your Halloween? Did you have a good time? Did you not see as many trick-or-treaters as we had? You know, it's kind of weird because we saw 5 groups once again. I went to my parents' house and I opened their door at least 5 to 6 times to give out candy. And that's just me being there at the door. And I was only there for like 5 minutes, so I don't know. I guess in the area that I'm at, Trunk or Treat ruined it, but I don't know, kind of sad. And so yeah, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. Stay safe. I'll see you later. Bye.
Would you like some tea and a finger sandwich? I believe I have some freshly cut.